the advanced tank bunker down, and this might be big trouble, because if he gets these crawl balls in here, it could take down every single, if he can kill all of these long toms, this is big trouble. It looks like there's an anti-tank gun there, thankfully, ready to take that down, and here comes actually a Wolverine as well. But that could have been big trouble if he would have got those long toms sniped. That would have been game over right there. He would have got so many points right there. Here comes a Typhoon trying to risk its life. Is it going to go aim for this? The Typhoon, I think, is going to go aim right here. He's going to try and make a quick run. He's not going to get anything off, and he's going to lose his plane. Right now, it looks like Plougot's electing to not go with his strength. Right now, if he makes heavy bombers, though, if he would make some heavy bombers, and he would just, or even just basic bombers, and he would just bombing around this left side, there's nothing really to protecting it. There's no anti-air here. There's only an anti-tank bunker and a machine gun nest and a recon plane. But if he would to just sweep across this right now, if he got about 5 or 6 heavy bombers and just radio silence right here, and maybe radio silence in this sector here, and radio silence came from behind here, even if he loses, there's only a couple of M16s. Even if he loses 2 bombers, he's going to take out all of this. All of this will go down right now. He needs to recognize this. He needs to see that there's so much here. Look at this. There's a admin. There's a barracks. There's a anti-air bunker. There's a proto base. There's another anti-tank base. There's also a bunch of long toms. He could take out so much. If he takes all of this out right now, he would GG the opponent so fast, because all of this would be gone. He'd lose so much income. He'd lose so many buildings, and it'd be such a massive hit to his economy. More artillery being pushed on the field. I don't know what's actually going on. It looks like there's just an artillery shooting freely in the middle, while King Tiger just sits there. I don't know what he's aiming at. There's some Tiger tanks over here and a King Tiger over here, and still they elect to not blow up the depot. If I were him right now, he should see how much is in this depot. He should just shoot it and blow it up and get those $18 or those $40 or 40 points and get rid of it. Here comes an anti-aircraft gun due to the fact that they see that there's a actually they don't see, but I believe they might have, because they just made anti-aircraft out of nowhere. So I don't know if they saw it before being laid down, but it looks like, let's see what he's building. He's got Typhoons again. I don't know if he has the money to be making bombers, but if he makes some bombers right now, he'll be in great shape. And here comes some artillery fire from Team 1. It might take some bases out. They need to aim for these long toms, because these long toms, if they go down, it's such a huge hit. It looks like he's going to push with 1 Typhoon again. Not the best idea. He's only pushing with 1 plane. This is what you don't want to do as a British player. You do not want to push with just 1 plane. 1 plane is going to go down. As you'll see in about 2 seconds, it will die. Here goes the Typhoon. Let's see how much Miller gets. He might not take it down. Yeah, there it should go. Oh, actually came out on top, thankfully. It just risked. If there was another M16 there, it would have definitely went down. I'm surprised it didn't already. Here comes some heavy infantry, some guards. Here comes some more artillery, guarded by pretty much a ton of stuff. Here comes some long toms trying to actually kill this artillery, trying to bomb this artillery on this left side and get rid of it. Just crazy mayhem going on. Finally, that depot's done. But right now, Team 1, I know they're losing by double points, but they can win this game. They just need to straight out push. If they straight up push, they'll win this game, especially if they do a backdoor. I know there's a lot of Wolverines here, but like I said, all really Plougot needs to do is just bomb this backdoor. If Plougot can just bomb this backdoor, he'll win this game for his team. Really not using the air what he should be using it. He just sending out Typhoon after Typhoon. He only has 1. He has 2 admins. But right now, if I believe if he would have backdoor attacked right here with these planes, backdoor attacks with planes with with 1 radio silence or 2 can do so much damage to an opponent. People that people that aren't high level that use the British do not really realize it, how much a backdoor plane attack can do for your team. Like, some people, high level players, will do that. Usually if you maybe see some high level play by a British player later on, once I get the actual game replays from the actual game when it releases, you'll see how it works. Maybe I'll even try and do a replay against the computer to show you how it works. But you can really mess up an opponent, because right now they have everything they have built is in this center. And if you get about 5 or 6 bombers and a couple recon planes and just bomb this, even if you lose every plane, it doesn't even matter. People are always afraid to lose units in this game. But if you lose, even if he loses every single bomber and every single and every single recon plane. Even if he loses 8 planes or 7 planes, he's going to take out all of this. And this all going down, that's $300 right there in money. $300 there. The Jacksons probably won't go down, or the Wolverines, sorry, probably won't go down really. But look, here comes in, there's a base. This is probably about $40. This is $40. This is about 30 or 40. This is 100. This is 20 to 30 or 40. This is over 100. So even if he hits right here, drops this across, this, all this, and maybe even that and that will go down. And that's about 600 to 700 points gone, and all you would possibly invest is about $300 in units. And it's a big swing, because now they have to spend all that money just to build another base, just to build more units. And that gives you a huge advantage, because you can just, while the time they're trying to build bases now, you can just start building more units or building more planes and bomb them again and bomb them again. And it really puts them in a bad spot. Bombing runs really hurt them. Instead of going for stuff like this, like artillery, you don't need stuff like this right now. It's not the time to be getting artillery, not the time to be getting admins. Another admin's not going to help you. Maybe he's going to take my advice. No, he's not. He's going to only build an ensign. But right now, you don't need another. Admin right now. You need to be pushing with what you have. You're the air dominant team. You need to be pushing with your air attack and getting this win. But it looks like just basic team 2 just basically holding their ground is going to get this win, no problem. I really would have liked to see team 1 push. They had such a big army early game. Their army was massive, and they had a huge chance to win. They had so many advanced heavies, and there was so many chances for Plougot to just bomb these King Tigers. There were so many King Tigers just sitting there on their own, not even doing anything, and they would have easily got a chance to win this game. Here comes a light bomber. Finally, there's actually going to be a bombing run, and it looks like Profile is going to do what I suggested, just stuff like this. This is what pretty much is the example I was looking for, just sending out bombers. I don't know if he's actually going to do anything with it, but just stuff like this. As you can see, this whole sector is free. This whole sector is free. You just put a radio silence here, a radio silence here, and you just bomb. You go straight across, and you can bomb the entire opponent's back door with some recon, and it's going to be pretty much GG. You can take them down with ease, but a lot of people don't choose to do this, and they pay for it. They pay for it because you're going to lose the game if you don't do this properly. Stuff like this can be done. As you can see, this whole sector is live. I can't zoom it now. There you go. The whole sector is live. There's so much you can just radio silence right there, and nothing will see you until you fly over it. And you can just drive this or fly this right here, and if there's anything in this area, just bomb it, and it's going to be GG. And stuff like that. If they just radio silence this area, and just fly around and come back around here, all of it's dead and the game's over with. But they chose not to, and they're going to lose this game unless a magic late game push happens right here. Then they're going to lose this game without a doubt, because they're getting crushed in score right now, over double. And they're just, these long toms are just pretty much eating away at anything that comes near infantry wise. So it looks like this game will be won by Team 2, by Profile and Miller. So it's going to wait for this game. About 4 minutes.